This value is 141.79. Okay. Next, after getting V value, this V actually is this one, V square. So now you need to calculate the friction factor for the first trading. Okay. Calculate it. Kalyan 331. 20H55 331. Kalyan. Nitin 315. $382. Sai Teja. Nobody is replying. Tell the answer, anybody? First one.
Sir, 6.34 into 10 to the power of -3.
.34 into 10 power -3. Next, for the second reading, HF value.
$37.8.
37.8. Next, Q actual. I'll ask, wait, somebody. That fellows are not replying. 321, Tanuj.
Sir,
Will answer for Q actual.
593.54.
593.54. Good. Next. Kalyan. Harshavardhan. V. Sai Prasad. 326.
215. 215.05.
215.05.
05.
Yes, others you can check whether these answers are correct or not. If there is any mistake, you tell me.
214, sir.
14 or 15?
215.0.
15, sir, 215.
215.05.
215. Whatever you are getting.
14.97, sir.
14.97. So many different answers.
215.05 correct only, sir.
Okay, 215.05. If it is 214.9 also, no problem. Keep as it is. 14.9 or 15.7, something like this. It is no problem. Keep 215.05. No problem. Right. So last reading. For the last reading, H value. Who will tell? Raghuveer. 301. 301 Raghuveer.
Yes, sir.
Tell the first value, H value. Calculated? No. What happened, Raghuveer? Sorry, this value we need to write now. Right, what is F value? I forgot to ask. Second reading F value.
1.52, sir.
7.52.
Yes, sir.
Right, okay. Raghuveer, what happened? H value? Okay. Next, tell HF value somebody.
47.8, sir.
How much? 37.
47.
47.8. Check others whether it is right.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next value Q actual.
793.14.
793.14.
793.1. Next V actual.
287.37.
87.37.
37.
Last F value.
5.3237.
5 point.
7.62, sir.
Which one is correct?
5.3. 5.31.
T.
Wait. Anil, tell the answer.
5.33, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, Varun, tell the answer. 369. Raised your hand for what?
It was an error, sir.
Tell the answer, Varun. Last one.
Calculated, sir.
Is it 5.33? Whether you calculated or not?
I have a calculator, sir. Doing it 1 second.
After getting these three values correctly, please do the average. Average of
Sir,
this.
5.33 into 10 power minus 3. That's it.
Okay.
0.0. Sir. Fine. 10 power minus 3.
Okay. 5.33 into 10 power minus 3. Right only. Okay. Next. Take the average of this and that value you can use in the result. Right. So 5 friction factor for a given pipe whose diameter is 1.875 from the calculation is. Tell the average value from the tabular column.
0.39 into 10 power minus 3.
How much?
6.39 into 10 power
0.39.
minus 3.
Okay. Point 3 into 10 power minus 3. Similarly, same way, you need to draw one more graph or no need. For one you show, for this one, no need. So one graph if you keep, it's enough. Same concept can be applied here also to find the friction factor from the graph. For one pipe you do either this one or for this one. Okay, so this completes our experiment calculation part also. Remember, for one table you need to keep all this. First you need to keep these values for diameter 1.25 centimeter. And next you need to use the diameter 1.875. Only difference here, this area definitely you need to change because other values will change anyway. You will forget this area only. So remember that area value should be changed for the diameter. Okay. Today evening I will send the manual copy to the Shashi. He will send to your group. Right. So next I'll show what I'll send to you, what you need to write.
Sir,
Yes, who's that?
second table F value increase or decrease అవుతుందా సార్ అలా అవుతుందా అంటే మనకు వచ్చిన వాల్యూస్
friction, we are increasing the water flow. No, sometimes friction may increase or sometimes it may not. So definitely the values will change. Slightly up and down will come.
ఓకే
Okay, na? No problem. Just take the average of that. Right. So this is the thing which you are going to write in your record. So I'll send this. Don't write experiment number 4 here. What is our experiment number?
2.
2, sir.
2.
2, sir.
Last two which you have done is 1A and 1B. This is experiment number 2 to determine the friction factor of a given pipeline. Next, these are the apparatus. Already you know we have a water tank. Next, we have one collecting tank with one piezometer connected to it to calculate the height of 10 centimeters. Next, a stopwatch for calculating time, and you know differential U-tube manometer also is available to find the pressure difference there. H1 and H2 values you need to find. This is a theory about that. Right? You want me to read or you can read it? Just read it. Let's stop for a minute here. Just read it what he said here. Right. Next, we have the formulas. So that equation is called Darcy-Weisbach equation. This one. What we are using is HF. This is the actual equation. HF equal to 4FL d square by 2GD. But we are calculating F here. Friction factor you are calculating. So this equation is called Darcy equation. Darcy-Weisbach equation. Okay. So these are the terms which we have in that formula. So F is the friction factor which you are going to find for these two pipes. Length of the pipe we are taken as 100 centimeters. Next, velocity we need to calculate by using Q actual. G, you know, keep this G in centimeter. Don't forget while calculating into 100 you need to do. Next, the diameter of the pipe changes for two pipes. First pipe will take D1 but 1.25 centimeter, and for the second calculation you will take D value as 1.875 centimeters. Remember that. Next, H already we have calculated. H equal to HF. This HF equal to this one. HF equal to H equal to X into, here it is not visible, this is HF. Okay. HF equal to capital H, which is equal to X into SM by SW or S here, minus 1. SM and S, you know already specific gravities. Next, you are going to find the discharge, Q actual equal to AH by T, where A is the cross-sectional area of the collecting tank. H is the 10 centimeters rise in the collecting tank. Capital T is the time taken for this. 10 centimeters rise, what is the time taken is the capital T. Next, we are going to find the velocity of the flow in the pipe by using the actual discharge. So already we have calculated Q actual here. So this Q actual divided by area of the pipe, cross-sectional area of the pipe will give your velocity actual. Right. Next, this is the step-by-step procedure for your conduction of your experiment. You can read it. First, you can choose any one of the pipe of the three. Then, through that pipe only, we need to allow the water to flow. Then you will measure the readings. You will measure. Right. Those are the things which we need. Next, precautions. Water flow should be measured. The air bubble should not be there. Delivery valve should be open. Specifications. What are the things we need to calculate? We need to know before calculating these parties: length of the tank, breadth of the collecting tank, diameter of the pipes. So this is the smallest size pipe, second pipe, and third one. We have calculated for these two only, first two. But this one we have not calculated. Suppose in exam, if they give separately, we need to calculate for this or this or this. Anyone they'll give. Okay, formulas will be common only. Only the area value will change because of the diameter. Then you will find the remaining things. So here it is shown as mm. We are taking in centimeters because all other values are in centimeters. This is our tabular column. Already we have seen. So you need to write like this in the tabular column. Don't write only H1 like how I have shown in the PPT. Okay, don't write like this. You need to write like this. Differential manometer reading in the left limb. Suppose if you are unable to write here, what you need to do? At bottom, how I wrote in the PPT, that way you have to write. What is H1 means, H2 means, HT. In that way you can write your wish. But it should be written either here or at the bottom of the table. Okay, like this, you take the tabular column a little bit bigger. In the first one, what you will do? Outside you can write for first three readings. For D equal to 1.25 centimeter. For D equal to 1.25 centimeter. First reading, second reading, third reading. complete the values, leave one line. Next again for 1, 2, 3, you write here and write for the second diameter D equal to 1.875 centimeter, then complete the tabular column. Okay, in the left side of the sheet you have to write. Next, these all things you know already. Length 25, breadth 25, diameter of the pipes, length of the pipe 100 centimeter, 625 centimeter square. Cross sectional area A is equal to pi by 4 D square. This will change for the first reading and second reading. Next H1, H2, you know. Rise of water in collecting tank, H is 10 centimeters always. This time taken will change every time for 10 centimeters rise. Next manometric reading in terms of X is X2 minus H1 or H1 minus H2 difference. It is just a difference. Anything can be possible. H1 minus H2 or H2. It should be positive only. Differential manometer reading in terms of water is X equal to X into H equal to X into SM by SW minus 1. Next Q discharge, actual velocity. At last you will find your friction factor. F equal to 2GD HF by 4L V square. So this equation is Darcy equation or Darcy-Weisbach equation, which is HF equal to 4FL V square by 2GD. So from that we are taking F value 2GD HF by 4L V square. After that we need to write the result. The result I have been kept here. So I'll add it and send. Okay. PPT I have shown no result. This is the result column. At last you need to write this result for the pipe friction for the pipe whose diameter is 1.25, or you can write pipe with diameter 1.25. Friction factor for the given pipe from the calculation is this one. From the graph you need to draw the graph and solve it. Okay, so this completes our experiment. I'll send this to your class representative. He will send to you. We have 20 minutes time. Shall we solve a problem on manometers? Yes.